welcome back to Series 2 of Tenny'S Wars. I'm your host, Tenny Ward, and last time in the Warzone, Bearmoth just barely edges their way into the final, beating Gravedigger, Hypno-disc, and Tiberius to make their way through. And this time in the Warzone, we're back and ready with a brand new lineup of robots roaring to go. And as revealed in the last episode, X-Terminated is back, now with a brand new paint scheme and an all-powerful weapon the team claims. Let's see if it works against a newcomer, Chip. Round 1 dropout Firestorm returns, with Storm 2 looking to extinguish their flame. 2 newcomers make their debut in the Warzone, Scooby 2 and Control Freak, looking to both make their names known in the competition. And finally, the Crushing Razor returns, with a vengeance against the current champion. Let's see if it'll be worthwhile because their match against our Dutch newcomer, Gravity. So let's kick off the episode, because it's time to let the wars begin! And already there, love. X-Terminated slow on the start, and Chip quick. X-Terminated getting to the side of Chip, but there goes Chip onto the side of X-Terminator. Getting that disc in there. Can X-Terminator bounce back? Can they bring this battle back to their side? I'm not too sure. Chip is currently just dominating at the moment, hitting their side. And look at that, there is smoke bellowing out of X-Terminator's right side. I think we call it upset here. X-Terminator might be going home in round 1. Oh, what a shame, really. What a shame. Oh, Chip's still doing some major damage there. I can see the electricity and X-Terminator's out! It's a massive upset. The runner-up is gone from the competition, letting Chip move on into the Heat semi-final. Let's see who'll be joining Chip between Firestorm and Storm 2. Say, that reminds me. You want to know how Firestorm fared last series? Because in the previous series, Firestorm left Hypno-disc in a frenzy before this happened. This is malicing, and now Hitler's on the wall, but Firestorm is driven into the pit. What just happened? It's self-explanatory, but honestly, I still have no idea why they did this even till now. Let's hope they don't drive in this time around. And already Storm 2 quick on the battle and out of the arena! We've seen some quick knockouts before in this series. IG-88 versus Gemini, Warhawk versus Lamsey, but none quite as fast as this. Firestorm finally moves on and into the Heat semi-final, leaving Storm 2 literally shooting out of the arena. Next up, our newcomers, Scooby 2 and Control Freak go toe-to-toe to make their presence known. And now already both robots under the charge, and oh! Control Freak getting a 360 there! Scooby 2 getting right underneath and using that spike of theirs, akin to the ones in robots like 101. And already there, Scooby 2 just getting in there, absolutely just pushing in, pushing there. Scooby is really just being super aggressive here. Control Freak now, I'm trying to bounce back, but Scooby is just dominating them the entire time. I don't know what else Control Freak can do, and I'm not sure. And I'm pretty sure if they were flipped over, they couldn't self-right. And right now, Scooby backing off. Control Freak trying to get in there, trying to get into battle, love. Both robots in a bit of a push and shove. Just trying to see which one's the strongest at the moment. Still pushing right over the flame jet, and already Control Freak's on their heads. And now, Scooby 2 ramming Control Freak onto the wall and getting them right back into the corner. But as I previously mentioned before, I don't think Control Freak can self-right. I don't know if that scoop of theirs can reach far enough to get them back on their feet. And indeed, I'm right to assume so. Control Freak's on their heads. And Shumi's moving on to the Heat semi-final. The ironically named Control Freak gets controlled by Scooby 2. They race on into the Heat semi-finals. And ending our eliminators now, it's Razor facing off against Gravity. But considering Razor was a previous competitor, let's recap their run last time in the Warzone. In last series, Razor had a scuffle spawn again, starting in a precarious position before eventually making it through with the power of the judges. It then met King B in the next battle, getting a similar bad position where it was utterly dominated before eventually turning the tides and winning with the power of the judges. Finally meeting the eventual champion Bearmoth in the Heat final, starting off with a bad position without the turnaround. Razor's been seeking revenge against our champion. Let's see if they can meet them in the semis. And now already there, both of what's approaching each other, and Gravity getting two good flips down with a Razor, and now absolutely dominating at the moment, throwing Razor around and round a little bit there. Razor's in a lot of trouble, but it's been in this position before in every start of an enemy battle it's had so far, and nearly being thrown right out of the arena. But Razor now getting the upper hand and trying to, I think they're trying to get a good angle for a bite there, and I'm pretty sure they might. They might have a good bite on the side of Gravity there, the weak underbelly. But I'm not exactly too sure now, so we're just pushing around a little bit. Pushing around. Look at that. Gravity there. Oh, getting a very good bite onto that flipping arm. Gravity mostly polycarbonate armor, so I'm not exactly sure how effective that could be against a crushing beak like Razor's. It's already been a minute into the fight, and Razor's got a very good grab onto Gravity. But now there's the release there. Remember, you can only pin your opponent for roughly 10 seconds there. And now, Gravity getting a very brilliant flip there underneath Razor. A few more flips here and there. A few more. Oh, dearie me. Look at that now. So, Razor, but back on their wheels at the moment. Trying to see if they're going to get a good opportunity to get underneath Gravity. I'm not too sure at the moment. Looking very tentative. Very, very tentative. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now, but Razor, Gravity, I think is also trying to get a good shot underneath Razor. But at the moment, both robots are in a little bit of a standstill. And now, the final minute of the match is in commence. Wow. Both robots are currently a little bit stuck there. There's a pin there from Razor. Gravity getting out. Razor now stuck in the corner. And now, a very brilliant flip there from Gravity. Can they flip out Razor? No, they cannot. And now, flipping around Razor. Razor trying to self-out with those arms, except he's self-riding and just throwing itself around a little bit there. What is going on? Now, Gravity getting them onto the wall there. Absolutely, Razor spinning around madly. And now I think we're in the final 20 seconds of the battle. We're in the final 20 seconds of the battle, and Razor is stuck on the arena wall. We're on the final 10 seconds of the battle, man, and Razor's Razor's out. And Gravity is straight into the semis. Congratulations. Razor's gone interstellar as Gravity moves on into the Heat semi-finals. So now your Heat semi-finals look like this. The chip that spent X-Terminated is spinning for an hour is facing off against the hottest bot of the block, Firestorm. While the fast and speedy Scooby 2 faces off against Gravity. These four final robots will be fighting for a spot in the Heat final, so why keep waiting? Let's get on with the Heat semi-finals. And now already, both robots are on the charge, and Firestorm getting the first flip there on the chip, flipping them around quite a bit. And now Chip in a lot of trouble there. That's the biggest problems against horizontals facing off against flippers. That wedge shape of Firestorm is deflecting against Chip's blade there. Letting it get right underneath and over Chip. And now there, Chip in a lot of trouble, being flipped around and around there. Now Chip getting flipped. And now with Chip onto the side of Firestorm. Absolutely impressive there. And now Chip still onto the side, trying to get as much damage as they can in. But then, oh, an amazing flip there. Another lovely flip from Firestorm. More lovely flips there from Chip as they're now getting cornered into the corner. And already now, nearly over the wall. Can Firestorm do it? Yes, they can! Firestorm burns brightly as Chip is left in the dust. So finally we've got Scooby 2 looking to use Gravity's namesake against the machine. And now already Gravity getting the first flip in and another absolutely flipping around Scooby as Scooby now gets underneath Gravity. Trying to use that spiker there, trying to spike the underside there. Now Scooby having Gravity in a pin. Remember, they can only pin for roughly 10 seconds there. Gravity in a lot of trouble at the moment with a very good start for Gravity. Scooby now backs away, Gravity making their presence known, already flipping over Scooby and already nearly throwing them around and nearly out of the arena. And now can Scooby throw them out of the arena? Yes, they can! Scooby 2 finds themselves wrecked all over the arena floor as Gravity floats right into the Heat Final. So now it's between Firestorm and Gravity looking to make their way into the series semi-final. And now already there, both robots in a bit of a standoff at the moment, but Gravity's the first to get underneath Firestorm. And now there another very good flip on the Firestorm. Another one and a few more before Firestorm returns the favor. Getting some absolutely amazing flips in here there on Gravity. Look at that, absolutely tumbling them around the arena there. And the pit is officially open. Oh, look at that. Gravity backflipping over Firestorm. And Gravity now in a lot of trouble. They better get back into battle. They're thinking they're gonna win this. Mind you, this is the Heat Final. The Heat Final. The most important part of the competition. Aside from the finals and the semi-finals. But now, Gravity's driven right in! Gravity falls at the last hurdle as Firestorm rages on and into the series semi-final. So this was an absolutely amazing and even overdue heat. This episode coming out 2 months after the first. Ouch. With great battles, massive upsets, and even a new record, this episode has it all. And it's only the first 2 episodes of the series. Who knows what's in store for the future? Anywho, so now, as we close up the arena door, we thank you for watching Tenny'S Wars. Good night! Next time on Tenny'S Wars, Raging Nightmare walks the dinosaur with Scraptosaur, Chronic tries to go through the 88th zone, Disruptor will look to disrupt Terrible's run, and Tsunami will try to wash out a robot that's lightning fast!